Yo, welcome back people. I hope you're good. I thought I'd do this video and let you know how to try and get hold of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, which will be dropping this month. And I hope this helps. The first point you need to know is that they should be dropping on the 26th of April. Now, this is supposed to be the last collab between Travis Scott and the Jordan brand. Now, these are called Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Olives. And for me, this is probably the best colorway he's done in these kicks. The next thing you need to know is that it sounds like they're a women's exclusive. Now, what this means is that they have a limited sizes. So when they say women's exclusives, it will go from the smaller sizes, usually to 9.5. But I've heard of rumors that it might only go to 7.5. Now, if you haven't already used Sneakers app, download the Sneakers app if this is something you're trying to get hold of, because I hear that they're going to be doing a full run on women's sizes on the Sneakers app. Now this means it could go up to size 15 to 17. So if you're one of those guys who is a guy and has a foot size bigger than 9.5, you might be in with a shout. It's going to be difficult, but you might be in with a shout. In terms of releases or other retailers, I believe this is going to be done by raffles. So get your launch apps or, whatever you use to try and get your raffle cops and whatever and get your notifications sorted. I know some companies like Size and Footpatrol take the money from your account and then give it back to you if you don't win. So make sure you've got your money ready if you're going to do it like that. And just keep an eye out for all the raffles. Like I said to you though, I believe the raffles will only be running the women's exclusive. So it may only go up to size 7.5. or 9.5. If we take a look at the kicks themselves, like I said to you, I think this is one of the best colorways he's released. Now we've got a totally black suede upper and we've got cream or off-white kind of overlays over that. We've got the reverse swoosh in the olive color, and on the tongue and on the heel, we've got the cactus branding and obviously the Jordan wings on the other. Now I've seen some pictures what suggest that there's going to be double laces in the box. Now, what colour these are, if they are in there, it will just make it individual for yourselves. So you don't have to stick with the stock laces, what they're going to be in. You can drop it out and change them around, which is always a good thing. And it makes it personal for you. I know we've touched on the sizes are going to release, but in terms of sizing, in terms of true to size and things like that, Jordan 1s usually come up a bit bigger. So I'm assuming these ones will be the same. Now, if you've had Jordan 1s, I would say choose a size what fits you. If you never had a Jordan 1 low before, I would normally recommend going true to size, but I've heard from rumors that Travis Scott seems to come up a bit big, so a lot of people have dropped half a size. If you can drop half a size, I would suggest you drop half a size. Anyone else, if you've had Jordan 1 lows especially, just stick to your size. I think you'd be cool with that. I already touched on the raffles and, getting your notifications up and etc, etc, but I'm going to be honest with you, this is going to be a hard cop. For some people, like myself, it's probably a myth. It's just not going to happen, especially if you're using sneakers. I'm going in for it, but I'm expecting that L as soon as I press submit. So it's just going to be one of those things. If you are one of the lucky ones, though, good on you. I wish you all the best. I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone cops. I hope they release so much that everyone can just enjoy the last Travis Scott, if it is the last Travis Scott collab with Jordan. Now, like I said to you before, check sneakers. At the moment of filming this, there was no mention of the Travis Scott. I've looked on all the other apps or the pages what do launches, things like that. There's no mention of Travis Scott. But if it does get released on 26th, expect those things to drop pretty quickly. I can see sneakers doing some early access or EAs, as they say, for certain people, and if you're lucky enough you might get one of those. But keep an eye on your app, keep an eye on your wherever you try and cop trains. I think it'd be the usual retailers. So if it's like Offspring, keep an eye on their Instagram, because I know they usually drop their things through Instagram stories and things like that, and then you have to go in the link and sign up and answer some questions or play their games, what they use to try and whittle out the people who might be able to get those things. Other people like Size, Foot Patrol, they also do raffles, but just remember when you enter those ones, they'll not take the money, but they'll allocate that money in your account. So it looks like the money's come from your account or it's pending in your account, but you can't use it. So remember, if you don't win, they refund it, but it usually takes about I'd say now it takes about 5 to 10 working days to come back to your account. So if it's money you need, just beware when you go for those kind of raffles. But that's it for me. I just thought I'd give you the heads up how you could possibly cop the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Olives. These are a nice trainer. A lot of people are going to want these, and they're going for big money now on resale, like over £1,000 easy. But they might drop down, but as can be seen from the resale prices of the other Travis Scott and Jordan brand models, they usually stick around between £500 and £1,000 and even more, just depending on what kick it is. So I wish everyone luck. I hope this video helps. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit notification bell, and I will talk to you again soon. Peace.